Good morning, everybody. It's John from Veganism KILLS. It's 4:24 a.m. Saturday, February 5th. Now, a while ago, I was putting up some information that would actually help people, and a few of these vegan nut jobs said I didn't have any proof, and I couldn't prove what I said was correct, and I need to put up some kind of proof to prove that the CDC has issued warnings when any baboon with an IQ above 86 can actually go in there with their fingers and type it and look it up. Are you vegans physically crippled as well as mentally crippled? Well, anyway, I'm putting this out there to show you that if you give vegans enough rope, they will hang themselves with it. Here's the report, vegans. From the CDC directly. Let's go over it, you baby killers. Notes from the field: vitamin D, deficient rickets, and severe hypocalcemia. Hypocalcemia is the lack of calcium in the blood. In infants fed homemade alkaline diet formula, 3 states, August 2020 through February 2021. Very simple. But you won't read it and probably say, there's no warning. Well, wait till we get to the end, you vegan idiots. During August 2020 through February 2021, 3 infants were treated in separate emergency departments in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and Delaware. Now that's Wilmington, Delaware. 1 hospital, 2 children came in for the same reason, and one of them went into cardiac arrest. For symptoms related to consumption of nutritionally deficient homemade formula based on alkaline diet recipes would result in severe hypocalcemia and vitamin deficiency rickets. Rickets, vegans, rickets. Homemade infant formulas, we'll say this again, homemade infant formulas and vegan diets might be deficient in essential vitamins and nutrients has been reported for other formulas. Let's read it again. Homemade infant formulas and vegan diets. Let's go see the damage you've done with your bullshit health advice, vegans. Let's see. YouTube talking heads. I hope the FDA wipes out all your channels and you get sued back into the Stone Age. On January 29, 2021, a male infant aged 4 months experienced respiratory distress at home and became unresponsive. And there goes that 100% healthy for all stages of life diet again. Emergency medical services found an infant to be pale, lethargic, tachycardic, and hyposemic. Oxygen saturation 80%, normal is 95%. And transported him to a hospital where he experienced several episodes of bradycardial and cardiac arrest despite emergency endotracheal intubation and mechanical ventilation, insertion of a central venous catheter, fluid replacement, and a high dose of intravenous calcium. After the infant was successfully resuscitated, because the baby died, computed tomography and magnetic resonance imaging scans indicated that the infant had diffuse hypoxic brain injury. The 100% healthy for all stages of life there, vegans. And then they'll give you his evaluations. You see. There's his pH. There goes normal. There goes his lactate. This is normal. You can see. They're reporting all the irregularities. Look at calcium. Okay, radiographs show diffuse bone demineralization with flaring and irregularities of long bone metaphyses consistent with rickets. The child had been fed homemade formula of sea moss, an intended iodine source, hemp seeds, coconut water for approximately 1 month. That's where I tell people that if you feed your kids this vegan homemade formula, your kids got 1 month to live. This is where the pediatricians get it from. You vegan knuckleheads. There you go, CJ, you moron. You're an idiot. You're a baby killer. On January 26, 2021, a male infant aged 5 months was treated in an emergency department after experiencing an episode of extreme stiffening, cyanosis, and brief apnea. Laboratory evaluation revealed the serum calcium was 4.5. It should be around 8 to 9. Yeah, no, there it is. With elevated alkaline phosphate and lactate. Radiographs showed diffuse demineralization with fraying metaphyseal contours consistent with rickets. His parents reported transitioning him at age 3 months to a homemade formula made of coconut water, hemp seed hearts, dates, sea moss gel, and alkaline water. The vegan diet. He received high-dose intravenous calcium and magnesium, was discharged home after being placed on a diet of commercial infant formula. Because the vegan diet is so much better for all stages of life. Case 3. On August 7, 2020, a male infant aged 9 months was evaluated after 5 days of irritability, constant crying. Physical examination revealed weight and length about 3rd percentile, frontal bossing, prominent and protruding forehead, diseased tone, inability to sit without assistance, and gross and fine motor delays. Laboratory evaluation showed severe hypocalcemia, no detectable vitamin D, and a thyroid stimulating hormone level of 94,600. Normal is a 0.5. Long bone radiographs demonstrated frayed metaphyses and tibial bowing. The patient received diagnosis of rickets and iodine deficiency. His parents reported feeding him homemade formula on an alkaline vegan diet consisting of coconut milk, dates, and sea moss. Although the sea moss had been discontinued several months earlier, he was treated with iodine and calcium supplementation and was discharged to a long-term care facility. If he's been discharged to a long-term care facility, that's because he's now special needs. CDC and the Food and Drug Administration have issued warnings about the use of homemade infant formula. Vegans suffer from hoof and mouth disease at record levels. CJ, you are a baboon. There's where I got the report. And just because I wouldn't show it to you because you're a lazy jackass doesn't mean it doesn't exist. It just goes to show you people how disingenuous vegans are. They're lawyers. They can't be trusted. What are you going to do now? That everything I stated has been backed up by documents and proven to be true. Grow up and stop sucking your thumb, vegans. Now on that, I'm out of here.